Okay, we made a decision, apparently, and the person that was selected doesn't even know, so they're actually going to be finding out in this video. Hey kids, it's me. I'm doing this all kind of game-o style right now. Oh, you even get the feed in. Just because I'm just feeling lazy today. I hope everybody's well, and I hope everybody had good trips to... I know I talked to Sophia, so I know that she enjoyed the trip to South Tube in Nashville. I actually am so jealous because I miss Nashville. I used to live there for years, and I actually loved living downtown. And Megan, I would guess that you would be back as well, and Bob, you said you're in Arkansas, so I hope you had a safe trip as well. So I actually just stayed in town. I haven't gone anywhere. And Friday night, I actually celebrated a friend's birthday, and we participated in the Guerilla Queer Bar, which is an event where they do it the first Friday of every month, and they take a bar in the Boston area and actually pick a typical straight bar, and they announce that day that that's going to be the bar that we're actually going to, and we basically infiltrate it with a couple thousand gay people. So basically that bar becomes a gay bar for the night, and it's a lot of fun. It's a good time. It's just hysterical because there's a bar here that has a mechanical bull, and you haven't lived until you've seen a drag queen on a mechanical bull, and you gotta live for that oh moment when the staff finally realizes that they're a gay bar for the night. But talking to the staff and stuff, they actually love it because we actually tip a lot better than most of the straight people anyway for some reason. They have them all over the country, but we have one here too, and I will actually put the link in the sidebar if I remember. Sophia, you asked if we've had to make any difficult decisions. And it's even a difficult decision for me to decide to tell this story, but I will tell it. And it's how I ended up in Boston. Ended up in Boston because I actually in a relationship for many years with a guy, and I won't mention his name because the story is rather involved. And we were together for years. We met, and he was in the Air Force, and I was just a regular civilian. And we moved in and did all that. Well, he got out of the military and had difficulty adjusting, and long story short, he ended up trying to commit suicide multiple times in a matter of 2 months. So I would be at work and not know whether I would come home and he would be alive or dead. We were living in Florida on the Panhandle, and the option was at that time, because we didn't have insurance, was for him to wait, I believe it was 2 years. There was a 2-year waiting period to get him into the VA center in Biloxi, or we can get him into the VA center in Buffalo, New York right away, which is where his family is from. So it was a painful decision, but we saved up enough money and sent him up there, and he moved in with his family, and I stayed down in Florida and was going to get everything ready and pack it up and move it up there. Finally save up enough money, and mind you, we're talking at least 2 or 3 times a day. And the day before, I finally saved up enough money. My mother was actually was driving up to Connecticut and stuff, and so we got a giant U-Haul trailer, packed everything in it, and my mom was going to swing up to Buffalo and drop me off. Well, the day before I was leaving, now mind you, I had already quit my job, sunk our money into the moving expenses, and rented my apartment behind me to a friend so I could break the lease. Well, he tells me I can't move up there. He has been cheating on me. We'll leave that part out. And I basically couldn't go, so I was left jobless, homeless, and penniless. And it was all because we just tried to save his life. Bob, you asked us about our dating turnoffs. It's kind of hard for me to answer because I haven't spent a lot of time dating, because we figure out I'm with Kyle now, and I'm with Kyle now, and we've been together for a while. And before that, it's like I had a time where I just didn't date anybody, and then I was in a relationship before that, and a relationship before that. So I don't know. I don't know, but it's more just personality traits and stuff that turn me off. Like pompous people, just arrogant, pompous people just drive me nuts. Um, Pretentious people, people with no sense of humor. And I've actually broken me working in the restaurant industry for so many years. I've actually broken up with people for not tipping well. And I also have to agree with Gamo. People who generally move too fast. Um, I had somebody tell me that they loved me after a week once. I thought that was a little bizarre. Red flag. Thank God I didn't have bushes because they couldn't stalk me and hide in them. And also, it's people who try to get in my pants too quick in general. Don't get me wrong, I've had my fair share of the little, but if I'm like trying to get to know somebody, I'd rather get to know them. I'm just as happy curling up on the couch watching a movie than doing the nasty type thing. Okay, that we'll just go on with this. Megan, you asked us about self-sabotaging. I do it all the time. I'm very self-sabotaging in general. By the way, I don't know if I said this to you, but congratulations on your 5K. In general, I've self-sabotaged myself a lot of it from second guessing, and not going with my gut instinct and intuition. So yeah, I self-sabotage entirely too much, and I've done it way too many times. I've also done it in relationships too. I need a therapist. Okay, this video is going to suck and it's going to be really choppy, and I apologize to you all, because if you can hear the sirens, and they're also building a W hotel next door to us. It's a hotel and condos and stuff, and between pile drivers and sirens and stuff like that. I live one block away from Boston Commons, so I live right downtown. It's I've been having to catch just in between moments to shoot this where they're either on lunch breaks or there's no sirens, and I'm trying. I'm sorry. When you actually asked on your audition tape or video the whole redefining marriage thing, I'm lucky I live in a state where we actually have marriage equality. I find it offensive as well, and insulting. We are separate but equal is not a fair deal, and we were proven in that old court case that that's not the case. And my point is, when they say it's marriage is a religious institution, then how can we go to town hall and get a marriage certificate? And I know my parents had a marriage certificate. They didn't have a civil union certificate. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I can go into on and on about that. Gabo, I watched your tape as well, and I'm guessing you pulled the bob because I didn't hear a question. So that's it. So I'm not going to answer one for you. My question this week is going to be really quick and simple because I am running out of time to get this video edited in. It's going to be simple. What's your favorite color? Mine is actually blue. I know, basic. I wear a lot of black, and I also like clear too. Clear is a color. Okay, so everybody's anxious to know who our new friend Friday is going to be. This decision was really difficult. Win-Win submitted a video, and we were all like, yes, awesome. We would love to have her. Then Gamo submitted one where you're like, oh crap, how the hell are we going to decide between the two? So we have made a decision, and like I said, they do not even know who we are picking until they see this video. They both bring something awesome to the table, and the decision is so difficult that we have actually decided, if it is okay with both of them, that we would like to invite both of them to be on the channel. One of them on Friday, one of them on Saturday, and then that would leave Sunday open for friend submissions. We hope they both accept, and we're excited to have them into our Equally Awesome family. All the Equally Awesomes, including the hopefully new ones, you take care, have a good week, and Sophia, I will see you tomorrow.